Greetings there, everyone. This is Judge Schlackman. I'm a holistic counselor and spiritual energy healer. And some of the therapies that I offer include hypnosis and regression therapy. In the regression therapy work, which you could call spiritual regression therapy, since it's really about helping a person connect with their inner wisdom, with their own inner spiritual guidance, with their own field of memory, we could say, from all the soul's experiences. I'm often helping people connect with some type of guidance or memory that's relevant to some issue or concern they have in their present life, to their current relationships perhaps, to their current life path or life purpose. So this type of regression therapy is a way to, in some cases, release things from the past, so to resolve old patterns or traumas, as well as to gain insight into who you are in the present, into the things that interest you in your current lifetime, the things that you are seeking to accomplish or master in your present life. So based on that, people can access a very wide range of experiences when they are in that deep state of consciousness. Sometimes it's experiences from one's current life, sometimes it's from other incarnations, sometimes it's experiences in a non-embodied state, so experiences in a spiritual realm. Sometimes what people encounter is very literal and detailed, so it's a very vivid memory of another life or another time. And in other cases, it may be something that's kind of more symbolic, more metaphorical or archetypal. So our consciousness brings to us whatever we're ready to process or review. For this video, I'm going to share some of the transcript of a session I had with a person who encountered a lifetime where they were a being that ancient peoples would tend to worship as a god. So an off-world type of being, you might call it extraterrestrial or extra-dimensional. And this person had this vivid memory that they were reviewing of being that entity, of having that experience in that lifetime, which gives perhaps some insight into the past of this planet, into things that have happened on Earth in the past, and perhaps how that may relate to the present, how it's impacting what's occurring on our planet in the present. So this is something I'm calling a conversation with a god, not God in the sense of the creative force that's at the root of all existence, but beings that were here on this planet that appeared in some way to have superior knowledge or abilities, and therefore led the native inhabitants to worship those beings, to see them as something of a divine nature or something superior. So that's the context in which I'm using that phrase. So I'm going to begin to read from the transcript now. This is a pretty interesting account. And for those that are familiar with many of the stories of ancient aliens and cosmic disclosure, those types of accounts of the past and the present, you may have some revelations come with this particular account. So this is what this person is describing as she perceives herself in this other body, in this other life. I had long hair, very tall. I have a long robe. I saw a female coming towards me. And by the way, this being that she's perceiving herself as is a male being in that particular time. She's my assistant. I was in charge of the temple. It's for healing. I'm inside the temple. It feels peaceful. There are different chambers. Each one has its own function. Light comes in from the top, the dome. There's a gigantic crystal in the center. It's radiant. It's a raw piece of crystal, bluish, like turquoise. It's beaming, light coming inside. It powers everything around it like a generator. I'm chanting something. It's a sound that resonates with the crystal. I was wearing a purple robe. The crystal is turquoise greenish color. I had the same greenish eye color. The crystal resonated with me. I see a lot of symbols. It's a language I don't know. I step throughout the chambers. The floor of the temple is black. The silence has this power. It has a sound. It's a grid there. The crystals are making sound. There's a person being healed. This crystal is laying on the person, also crystals around him. The crystal in the middle of the temple is suspended in the air. It's glowing. I feel the heat, the energy surrounding me. I have light coming from my hands. I have a very large skull, a whitish hair color like silver. The symbols appear in my mind, sent by the crystal. It's how it communicates with me. Geometries. I'm still talking to the crystal. I want to find it. The crystal wants me to find it. It's waiting for me. It penetrates my heart. I was exceptionally tall, taller than anyone else, taller than most people, like a different race, from a distant galaxy. I had an elongated skull. I'm so tall, like a god or deity you would worship, like one of those statues. I am that statue. My name is like a symbol, a fountain. The unicorns are true, they are real. There's one with a golden horn, it belongs to me. I have my own unicorn. I see the ocean, there's more of us. I don't understand why I'm so much taller, but now I see my own kind. They are also worshipped. They come from the same place as me. I don't know why we come here. I miss home. I was sent here to do something. They followed me here. I am the prince. My father sent me here to gain experience, to witness, to be part of the cycle, to harvest. The trees are alive. I can talk to them. I am as tall as the trees. I see a female of my size and race. We came here together. She knows how to use the plants, the herbs. It's like a greenhouse. There's floating water, nurtured by crystals. She's always been here with me. She followed me here. She's part of my team. She is beautiful. I think I made some mistakes. I didn't love the original people here. I didn't feel the connection. I did not connect with the species. I only loved nature. I didn't love the people. I did not respect the natural state of the species. I experimented on them. I didn't have compassion for them. I need to understand everything as part of the one plan. Everything is perfect as it is. I need to respect the natural progression of consciousness of the species. It has its own cycle to go through. It shouldn't be accelerated or manipulated. I'm here to bring light back to the planet. Allow the local species to progress on its own, naturally. They're all human beings that experience a state of consciousness just as it is. All life is beautiful, is divine. I wanted to experience, to live like them so I could understand. I want to experience the need for food. I didn't need food. My race was nourished by light. We communicated telepathically. We didn't have language. We chanted tones like music, symbols, also a code to activate crystals, also stringed instruments. I'm here to learn compassion. That was my test. I wasn't told. Now I see dolphins. I can communicate with them. They came to the planet first, before anyone else. It was all ocean then. Music, sound, it's the universal language. It's one of my talents. Each tone has an image, a shape, a color. I know how to use it. When I play a sound, colors, shapes pop out. It has impact on the living beings. That's how I use the crystals. The sound produced by the crystals. The tone activates the crystals so they emit light and resonate. They've always been with me. Now we stand in a circle. The continent is sinking. It's all there. It's still there. I'm drawn here to be close to them every time I'm in the ocean. I can feel their presence. It will reveal itself to me. It all became water with me. They will find me again. We will redevelop what was sank, what was lost. So that concludes that excerpt. So this seems to be from a time period that we would relate to Atlantis, to when the continent was sunk or destroyed. Everything was absorbed into the ocean. So now in our present time period, there are many people, many beings, you could say, who are present, who also had incarnations during the Atlantean era, and whose current life is in some way connected to their experience from that time. So in this case, this individual is describing how they've come back in a sense to redevelop what was lost and to master that compassion that that individual did not master in that other lifetime. So I hope that this particular description of a past life memory, if we want to call it past, since really all time coexists, gives some insight into our own existence, our own spiritual path. For those that are exploring spirituality, personal growth, and holistic healing, I do encourage you to explore exercises such as regression therapy or other forms of meditation that can help you access those soul memories, that information that is contained within your own higher consciousness. For those who would like additional information about these topics or about the services that I offer, you can visit my website, phinsights.com. That's phinsights.com. You may also visit my Facebook professional page, which is facebook.com/Jedi Holistic Healing. For now, I would like to wish each of you a wonderful day. Namaste.